I have been with PACC since we opened the transition department. I believe this is our 7th year. I recently was promoted to manager of the North Hills, but I am still a transition specialist. And what we do is work with students from different school districts individually on the transition section of their IEPs. So an IEP is an individualized education program, and it takes people that have deficits, whether that can be something like your intellect is very typical, but you have a visual impairment, or you have autism or Down syndrome, and there's different tests that they use to determine what is acceptable for you as far as growth goes. Do you need OT? Do you need PT? Do you need speech? Do you need one-on-one support, like an aide with you all day? And so that follows the student, and it changes. They test and retest all the time. My son, for instance, has an IEP, and he keeps just exceeding and meeting his goals to the point of where we almost don't have an IEP anymore because some of these schools are so amazing with their programs. So the transition section of that starts at age 14, and right now it goes to the last day of their 21st birthday. So the day they're 22, there's no more school. So 14 is really pretty young to start a program, but they just maybe introduce you to the district's technical school at that point. But when they get older and they become seniors and super seniors, they've been through the curriculum multiple times, and they're often bored, or they just need more than what the school can often give. And schools have great programs, and they'll have apartments, and they'll have different opportunities, but the one-on-one that PACC offers is second to none. You literally watch miracles happen because you take a student who has been at school and has been working in a group, and so there's 4 kids working on a task. Well, there's not that much task to do, and you take them and say you take them to a bakery, or you take them to a sandwich shop, and then they're one-on-one. So if you need to be hand over hand with them to get the task done, that's what you do. And then you fade out as they become more and more independent. So how well someone does at a task and how involved you are changes per student, per task, per day. And then your ultimate goal is to be totally faded into the background, where the student, it would be indiscernible from any other employee. For instance, today I spent the day at a bakery with my student. She is very capable and competent, but needs a little bit of support. And after graduation, I think that with a job coach, she'll be able to have competitive employment there. And then so we take our students to Connect Me Home, and we do recipes and laundry and vacuum and work on those types of skills. And then other students, they go take tours of Duquesne, and they go to different options, different tech schools, and we support them that way as well. Whatever, it's very niche per student.